Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dispatch. It is Saturday, May 19th, and we've had yet another great day on the road. We left Amsterdam, or Hoorn, Holland, earlier this morning. Had a time to pray with our host, Haylin, there. I want to say a big thank you for allowing us to stay with you. And then we drove all the way to Bendorf, Germany, where we met up with a prayer team there and a church that hosted us for the night.
Yeah, so that was awesome. We got to connect with another team doing something similar, with just praying and believing for revival and stirring up really this heart and hunger after God and more of what He has in store. So we met up with this team in Bendorf, with a friend of ours called Bettina, and we discovered that they have been just prayer walking through the whole of Germany, and their plan is to do it for 3 months. And it's actually really cool to see because it's a multicultural group. It's really intergenerational. There was even a small girl of 8 years of age that was walking with them. And as we got there in the evening, they just came back from walking 24 kilometers, and that was their average of walking approximately 22 kilometers a day. And whether it rains, whether it's sunny, and it was really encouraging to hear their stories. We sat in a circle and we heard what God had done just in one day, and it just really motivated us, and we felt honored to be a part of hearing those testimonies and to be able to encourage them to continue walking, as they're going to be walking all through this month and next month. And we really wanted to be able to share with them that they are not alone in this vision that God has given, I think, globally, just to hunger for more and just for intimacy. One person shared that she really felt that she needed this time to just watch God and observe Him in nature. And that was really encouraging to hear, that to take time aside and just be able to hear God in the quietness of walking in the forest. And so that brings us to our God story, amazing, that happened when we were there. And Brad, do you want to share that?
Yeah, so we were able to meet with the team and do some worship and prayer with them. And as we were worshiping, we just created a lot of freedom for people to read out any verses that they wanted to, or lift up a prayer to God, or share what God has been doing. And a gentleman shared with us that his D had been bugging him for a long time, and some good music. And he was just worshiping God and figuring out how he was going to go through this walk with this knee pain. And at that moment, God took away all the pain in his knee, and he was stretching it out and trying to figure out if it was completely gone or if it was just a momentary thing. But from what we can tell, it's a complete healing. And so he was able to share that with tears streaming down his face. And so that was just incredible, and something that I think we often take for granted, is seeing God come through in this miraculous ways. And so we just want to give God all the glory for that. And it's really amazing what He's doing.
Yeah, that was so awesome. And so that brings us to our next point, which is our shout-out!
Yay!
And so today's shout-out goes to no one else but
Bettina! Thank you, Bettina. It was such an encouragement to meet you and see the vision that the Lord has given you, and then your obedience to follow through with that. So we thank you for that, and we'll continue to be praying for you and your team as you guys go on.
Yeah, you're such an inspiration, and really that other people can catch on the vision of just what it takes ordinary people to gather together and get a heart for their nation. So we just really want to say thank you again for connecting with us and for showing us the bigger picture of what God is doing in Germany. And so if you want to support, if you want to know, these are the bracelets. And yeah, so we just really, I think, want to end off here. And see you later.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.